Okay, so good evening, good afternoon, good morning from Ghana. Okay, so I am looking at solutions for small and medium scale enterprises in Ghana, but we want to start from the northern parts where we realize that a lot of advantages are not up to that part, especially with the use of technology, to be precise. And then, so if you look at the educational aspects now, when we started to look to go into educations and all, I realized that for businesses that even have cash flow in and out every day, they seem not to have knowledge of these things. Let's see if they can also be involved in the use of Cardano for their day in and out businesses. Okay, so the aim is for them to have understanding of what crypto means and then the blockchain in general. And as far as Cardano is concerned, the main aim will be to train them on the use of Cardano for their daily. And then we intend to be training on training sessions into industry-specific events. There's something blocking. Okay, and then also conduct some workshops and then some specific geographic areas that a lot of the SMEs are. So in terms of the northern region, which will be the starting point, there are a lot of guys that are hooked onto businesses, and they have a lot of smartphones, but you really don't see them use it that much, except to WhatsApp and other things. But if they get the knowledge and they are on board, I'm sure they will be able to use their smartphones as well to be able to facilitate their business in terms of using blockchains and Cardano as well. Okay, and then we also aim to foster participation to the Cardano community. As long as they are participating, then Cardano is being enhanced. And so, but we looked at some of the barriers that could hinder and then see some of the solutions we could come up with. And so we are saying that sometimes the struggle to secure traditional funding due to some control currencies in the African market. So they have the feeling that some of them, a government has control over how their monies are spent. And then, the recent head cut that came on, a lot of people are misunderstanding the whole concept. So when we come to mystify, one of the questions they ask is that, so who controls crypto and those things? But we will have to let them know that it's okay. So we'll have to let them know that it's a decentralized system where nobody controls and then you have full control over your. So we are saying that one of the solutions is to collaborate with associations to utilize their existing networks. How do we fetch these guys or these SMEs? Is to collaborate with some associations, which we have gone through in Tamale and the northern region to see. There are places where they register most of these people, and then through that network, we are able to get their voices and then get them involved. Okay. And so we are saying that the second problem is that they lack understanding of some of the modern technological tools, just like I explained earlier on among them. And so we intend to organize events and conferences as a way of education into those sectors that can educate them and bring them on board, get those demonstration out of them, and then let them realize the impact they would have after they begin to use these tools. And then sometimes some of them are concerned about regulatory, they're not certain about, the legal status of crypto, especially those who are more advanced in education. They want to be sure if government accepts that or government doesn't, if they put their money into what are some of the regulations that would, disadvantage them. And so we want to provide a comprehensive crypto literacy on those such programs to let them understand that once it's decentralized, we have just governing bodies that manages that, but then it is solely their responsibility, and it is they have the control as to how things will go. Yeah, so I think, so we are saying that some of the benefits is that it would foster or enable more efficient cross-border transactions. It means that they can have partners from across the countries where they can, transact with each other in terms of their businesses, and then also open up innovative avenues for streams and monetization opportunities. then as well as eliminate intermediaries. So many of them with their businesses, they save them because they have the mindset that some banks charge a lot and they have other systems put in place that would disadvantage their business. They try to get intermediaries who could save their monies for them. And in most cases, we realize that some of them either run away or have other ways of making their money not recoverable. A recent example was that some business guy just took their money and entered into some bets, and then everything went off. So one of the questions they keep asking is it a bet? Is it bet? No. In our education, we will let them know that this is not part of the betting, but it is more comprehensive, something that you can work out and be able to, get accountability for yourself. Okay.
Solomon will be ready to wrap up. We have a few minutes to go. So
okay. So the impact is that there will be financial inclusion, and then we'll encourage innovation. Then entrepreneurship empowerment will be part of it. Okay. And then our success that we will identify associations, organize industry events, and then implement some of the solutions by providing training. Then after that, we'll do some monitoring of performance to see how it is. And so this is our budget. So like Sammy said, I'll share it on the page and then we can have a look at it.